Hello, all. Didn't expect to see me, huh? Let me stop. Okay, so just up front, this is going to be a live. I'm going to be moving to YouTube afterwards, but I was sent a message. I had a question about the hats, and not just the hats, but how I prep them when it's detailed like this. Let me show you. Meaning when vinyl is used. I'm just showing you all a few, so y'all can, you get what I'm saying. This is my favorite hat so far, even though y'all know my combination hat. But I just really love how with the jellies, it's just, like I said, if you ever customize with jellies, you'll see what I'm saying. When you in a house and that lighting in your house, it's going to look one way. When you get in that sunlight, it's a whole nother way. And even when it's dark, it's a whole nother shift. And it's just like bling, bling, bling. Okay, let me tag my girls. That's all I need to do. And shout out to everybody. Hey girls, Sharon, Carla, y'all know who you are. Lulu, Joe. All right. And so here we go. We got a plain hat. Now, the reason why you don't want to put the vinyl just solely on here, because do you see that? That would be just like the reason why people prep their tumblers, prep other surfaces. No, you put the vinyl just on here, and then you try to start putting that bling on, that vinyl gonna levitate. So this is what I wanted to show you ways to do it. So if you're gonna just solely do just a name, right? Just a name alone. And like say you don't want to do like a scatter, you get what I'm saying? You just want your name. Okay, so I got you. Now when you cut your name out using vinyl, come on, you see it's gonna look like that, right? Now what I do to prep my surface, and when it's just like, you know how you want it to be just where you want it to go. Okay, so that's what I do. So I put the name like this, right? And then I get my E, wherever you are right now, or whatever you're going to be using, adhesive you're going to be using. And I literally take the top off. I'm not going to do it right now, but take the top off. I put it in the areas, whether you could do it like this, or I take a brush, actually. I cannot get this brush out here. We're going to just use this one. And then I just brush that adhesive specifically in the areas of my name where it don't be in the outer area. And then I let it dry, right? And then I take my name lettering and I put it where the adhesive will have dried, and it'll show the name. And then you go, it's over. No. Then I take the brush again with my E6000 or whatever adhesive you want to use. And guess what? When I brush it, I don't just brush it over the name. I do a little bit above and a little bit below, because you're literally sealing that lettering in. Meaning it's going to be sealed in there, and it's not going to be glue everywhere, because you're only going to, you see how I'm doing that? That's where I have my glue. And then once it dries, that name is locked up on there. You don't have to worry about it lifting up, because it's going to be, the vinyl will be stuck to the adhesive that's dried on the other side. Do you see what I'm saying? So it won't lift up. And then you're sealing it on the side. So, yep. And so when you let that dry, when you're ready to bling, then you get your syringe or your bottle that you're going to use, and then you just put it specifically on that name. And you bling your thing out. No worries about it lifting up. And that's why I don't have any worries about these letters just coming off or peeling off. And then say you want to do a whole scatter method, I still tell you prep that hat ahead of time, because you have to turn it from this original fabric, and you have to change. That's the whole thing that everybody does. You're changing the surface. That's why they tell you, oh, if you do the Crocs, you have to sand them. Why? You have to change that surface. When you're doing tumblers. You got to do that. Why? Changing the surface, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're changing it from that to this, to that adhesive dome that it will become, because that's another thing. When that dries, you hear that? It's like a shell, and I like that, where when I place my stones, they locked on there, and I don't have to worry about, oh, if I bend this, or if I drop this hat, the bling gonna come off. No, it ain't. So, this is the quickest live I've ever done. All right, let's do a little dance.